Spectacular. Thank you. It's 10 away from 8 o'clock. Ethan and Lou, along with comedian Dion Flynne. Saturday night, Danbury Palace.
Boom, you got to be there. You got to come see my solo show, The Only Brown Kid in the Trailer Park. That's what it's called. The Only Brown Kid in the Trailer Park.
Talk about this show.
Well, it's about my journey from being the only brown kid in the trailer park to being Barack Obama on The Tonight Show.
Right,
and what a journey it was, fellas. You don't even know. It's funny, we were talking about Star Wars. I remember I asked one of my teachers when I was young, because I'm multiracial, and I had two white parents, and this all comes out in the story. It's not as heartbreaking as it sounds, as I say.
Two white parents?
I had two white parents. It's crazy.
What the hell?
I know, exactly. And the kids in the neighborhood got very curious. They wanted to know. They were like, why are you brown? Oh, you better go in there and get some answers. And they started surrounding me like the apes on the Planet of the Apes. You know? It was crazy, man. It was a crazy way to grow up. And slowly through the show, the answers come out, and very reluctantly from my parents. But at one point, I go to ask, a teacher, I say, well, what am I? And the teacher's like, well, I don't know what you are, but I do know that you're Negroid. No, seriously. And I had a great imagination, so words would create images in my mind. To me, Negroid, it's funny you brought this up. Negroid, to me, at that time, sounded like a failed character idea from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like I saw like a robot with an afro and a pick with a power fist, the stormtroopers at the checkpoint scene. We're going to have to take the African robots along with us. Ben Kenobi speaks up with the Jedi mind trick. These aren't the Negroids you're looking for. Move along. Move along. Alec Guinness.
I'd even pay money to see your show.
Hey, good. Well, it costs money for some people. Some people are going to get some free tickets, I hear.
Yeah, we're going to give some free tickets away.
That is very generous of you guys. No,
that doesn't take away from your take on the show, does it?
It better not. It better not. I didn't sign nothing that said giveaway.
The show is Saturday night at 8 o'clock at the Palace, Danbury. For tickets, you can go, I think, pretty sure. Well, I'm not going to say because I'm not positive. You can buy the tickets on the website, thepalacedanbury.com.
Growing up with all those questions, and I would think the questions you have for yourself, that's probably difficult, but the external questions from, kids in the neighborhood,
right.
That's got to help you develop your sense of humor, right?
Oh, huge, man. I basically went out at one point and I delivered them a press conference. I said, listen, kids, gather around. Here's the best information we have from our intelligence sources. And I gave him the lowdown from what I learned from my mother. Very reluctant. But pop culture really helped me a lot because I didn't know about my ancestry and I didn't get a lot of clear information. But when I saw the TV, I saw people wearing wigs and doing voices and things like that. And I said, these people have something to do with me. The guys on the radio. For me, it was in Baltimore. It was WIYY Baltimore 98 Rock. Have you know that?
Oh yeah,
yeah. And I grew up with that, and I was listening to that at night. And so these transmissions that were pumped into my room through the radio and through TV, et cetera, et cetera. I didn't have a TV in my room, but they kind of kept me going. So say what you want about pop culture and television and all that stuff. It gave me a lifeline when I really felt very alone. Mm-hmm. And I would learn Bugs Bunny stuff, and I built a little movie theater around our television with my mother's pattern cutting board and her handmade Afghan. I threw it over top. It was just kind of not really considering anybody else's viewing.
Evidently,
this is now mine. This is my space.
Now mine. Now my space. Exactly. And I sat in there and I just took it all in, and that's where I learned how to do.
Strange young man.
Strange young man. But there's so much that's universal about the story.
He would do a good. Remember the Ted Williams guy, the deep voice guy, the Kraft macaroni cheese crackhead?
What is that? What did he say? When you're what was his little tag? Right. I look like him. Think about that.
Yeah, you kind of look like him.
I look like the guy. Ted Williams, the golden voice.
Right. Yeah, not the frozen head Ted Williams.
Macaroni and cheese. He went on to do one Kraft commercial, and then I think he got back on crack.
Yeah,
I think he's back under the bridge,
Yeah.
Oh,
then he could afford the crack.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Speaking of under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
Do you do a lot of comedy work?
Crack? Do I do a lot of crack?
Wasn't going to ask that, but if you're
No. Do I do a lot of comedy work? No. I actually don't. No, I do. I perform every single week at the People's Improv Theater in New York City. I'm on the 8 o'clock flagship team, big black car, and that's how I keep myself warmed up and ready to roll. Were we going to do a clip from Ted Williams?
I'm trying to find it now.
that's
I
fine.
didn't want to step over you guys, so I made him turn down the controls over there.
No,
and of course, it's an advertisement.
Since when have you been so considerate?
I don't know. I'm doing my best.
You
here.
know what? That's what I bring. I think I bring a spirit of goodness.
Yes.
And it just affects everybody around me.
Oh, most definitely. We got to go to the break.
There's a camaraderie in the
You're
building.
right.
Yeah.
Dion Flynne hanging with us, doing a show Saturday night at the Danbury Palace Theater, and we'll get him on for one more segment at 8:15.
Yeah, and the first
Do you
five...
like waiting 20 minutes, half an hour between segments?
For you guys, I would wait almost 22 minutes.
The first 5 people to win tickets to his show coming up are going to get free Colt 45 when they get through the door.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. it's a
Billy
big
D.
deal.
Williams, hey baby, let's come by the fire with me. I'm wearing a polar bear skin rug, and I've got a tool belt on.
Did you see him on Dancing with the Stars?
No.
Oh, my God.
Did he kill it?
Well, did he kill it?
No, he didn't kill it.
Did he kill himself?
First of all, he's a very large man, and then that's okay. But he didn't have any moves. He'd be like,
Lando doesn't have any moves?
Because he's so think about it. He's so sexy and smooth. He's never really had to move towards anyone or anything. You say he's a large man, tall, or is he heavy?
No, he's a large, not fat, but he's a
He
big
put
man.
on weight.
Yeah, he put a little weight on.
He was going for the job of the Hut role.
You got that clip?
Yeah, I think I do.
Best of oldies, you're listening to Magic 98.9.
You're listening to Magic
Thank you so
98.9.
much. God bless you.
So yeah,
You sound just like him.
You sound magic now. Or Casey, keep your feet on the ground. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
It's 7:56.
they bury him yet?
I don't know, man. I think he's in Kansas City right now.
Still missing.
7:56. Ethan and Lou here at I-95.
Hi, it's Bob from